32 degrees, it says on the van. I haven't even got a jumper on. It's just ridiculously mild. I'll put a jumper on to load up because the crates will probably be wet. Graveyard shift. That's all I know. I've only ever worked at this time of day. Down to the depot, we'll check the order, we'll throw it in the back of the van, and then we'll get out and get crack-lacking. I've done this since I was 15, Superman, 40 years. I've never had another job, a full-time job, you know. I've only ever done this, work at a stupid o'clock, and I like it a lot. Especially when it's as hot as it is right now, you know what I mean? In the daytime, oh God, I couldn't imagine working in that. Might have to one day. It is nice to not be around other human beings, Superman, it really is. Boston Mike, my man, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Really? The gate's locked. Fucking hell. Log on. Alright, let's get this opened up. lucky, lucky. No one here today. Right, let's check this order. Throw it on. We'll get crack-a-lacking. What the fuck is that beeping? Somebody left the bloody forklift truck in reverse or something. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Right, that's the annoying bit done. Sasquatch, good morning. Right, let's grab a book, have a look at the book. We can get crack-a-lacking. Yeah, boy. I have got some chocolate in here, but is it liquid? Oh no, it's not. I might have some of that in a bit. Feel a bit hungry. Carrie doesn't live here anymore. Carrie used to room on the second floor. Look into my eyes, not around the eyes. Yeah, there he is, Carrie. He hasn't really come with me much for the last couple of years because he's not asked. Thank you, Boston Mike. Not many people call me that. He's a knobhead, Carrie, as you know. Right, let's go. Let the roll get bold. Right, Tuesday, easy day. Should take us about 3 hours from start to finish, from here till then, to get this milk out. And then, Carrie, seeing as I don't think you've watched for a good while, I've got paper rounds that I do. So I do 6 newspaper rounds when I finish the milk, about 140 drops. Oh, bless you, Carrie. Did you get another goggy, or are you waiting a little bit before you get another goggy? Waiting for a rescue. You got to go for another Jack because they are one of the best. You got to be honest, Carrie. I mean, love him or hate him, Walt is one of the best. Even though he's a fucking cock ring, aren't you? Little sausage. Oh, his head's boiling. We'll let him out and cool him down. Ooh, what's this? Police car. Wagwan. Who's getting locked down? Not me, baby. I'm a good hen. I've done nothing wrong. Ah, right, got you. Haley always wanted a Jack. Carrie, she waited years to get one, and she felt such a connection with Walt, but has probably regretted it ever since because he's a knobhead. He's a pain in the ass. I guess he's our pain in the ass. bear with me, the internet's about to go. And it's going to be sketchy for about half an hour, so bear with me, guys. I'm just warning you. I'll still be here. I'll be here till 8 o'clock. Another 6 hours. Yeah, they are little bastards. They've just got a problem with the world. Chihuahuas. So a chihuahua with a jack holding. Yeah, nothing's changed, Carrie. It's still fucking sketchy. Pain in the ass. It is what it is. I've pushed through. Right, we might as well get started then, eh? Not a chance that I'm going to be cool tonight because... Not a chance that I'm going to be cool tonight because it's fucking boiling. Come on. Right, onward and stuff. Don't forget, guys, double tap that screen for me. Like and subscribe, help the channel, help the live. It doesn't cost anything, just to whack a little thumbs up on there. But it really helps me out. So if you can do that, give it a double tap. If that doesn't work, press the 3 dots, top right of the screen, and then you can apply a thumb up manually with your thumb. Yeah, boy. Come on. Right, onwards. Thank you for that, Walt. Snotting all over the world. With me now, because the internet will just flat out disappear in this cul-de-sac, so you'll have to be patient with me. Turn around every now and then while farts. Marie, we're all good to hood, thank you. Kelly, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Right, onwards, Macduff. Let's get out of this dodgy area. Dodgy internet area, I should say. Excuse me. Right, let's get away from here. The crap internet. I'll have a little drive down to the next bit. Here we go. You wait there, Pooch. Chingy, my man. Good morning. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing, man? Right, let's turn around. And every now and then, wild farts. No, there's an annoying cunt on the stream. That would be you. So let's get rid of you, dickhead. I'm all good and hood, thank you, Chingy. Living my best life, doing what I do best. Delivering milk. In sweltering heat. Right, you wait there, Poochie. He's a good boy. Stay there. think you're out by a little bit there, Superman. It's already 23 degrees. I think you're just a little bit out with 11. Right, let's have a quick look at the book. Get crack-a-lacking again. Well, there's no point telling me the weather forecast where you live. If that's the case, long way again. We're gonna get hot today. End of. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I haven't seen the forecasts. I don't really look. Right, onward, let's go. Mark Preston, my man, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. How are you, mate? Marcus, it's going to be several days. Oh, God, horrible. What, is there a storm on the way, Superman? A supercell. We will get rain at some point. You know, I live by the coast. It'd be just as shit as the last one. They always are. Never you mind. And Labour, they shouldn't be in government. They won't be in. When there's a new general election, Labour will be gone. End of story. My lifetime, Labour governments, they've always been the same. They tax the working man, they give it away to the lazy and to all sorts of stupid causes. They piss me off. They just think that the working man is a bottomless pit, and that's always been Labour. And I guess it'll be a long time before they get back in again. Is that right, Superman? The oceans are warming up. Don't know. But at the moment, it's hot and it's uncomfortable. I cope with it a lot better than I used to in previous years. I used to get bad prickly heat on my arms and terrible itching, but I don't seem to get that anymore. Touch wood. I hope not, anyway. It ain't much fun. But yeah, in my 56 years on this planet, I've never witnessed a Prime Minister as incompetent as Keir Starmer. And he has to go down as the UK's most hated Prime Minister. And to be honest, the way he speaks, his mannerisms and his stupid face, it just makes me even more dubious as to who is actually pulling the fucking strings, because some of the stupid shit that man did and said, I'm thinking surely he's not thought to do that by himself. And I think it's just another classic example of puppet politicians, you know, placed like chess pieces on the board. Joss, good morning, welcome in, buddy. thing is, never you mind, Keir Starmer basically said in a speech to UK nationals, if you don't like it, fuck off to another country. You can't say that to the people that were born and bred here. If you don't like it, leave. Really? Absolutely. I mean, that's dictatorship, is it not? That's not democracy. If you don't like it, fuck off. I'm sorry, that's just fucking disgusting. He should have been sacked on the spot just for saying that, let alone all the other incompetent fucktard things that he's done, or hasn't done, shall we say. So there you go, good riddance to bad blood. Let's hope the next Muppet gets fucked off at the general election. You know what, never you mind. I believe all these cunts are put in place by money. You sound like you're clued up on the weather, Marcus. My man, Jimmy, oh, Jimmy Jazz, when are you coming back? Jimmy, oh, Jimmy Jazz, when are you coming back? Good morning, Jimmy Jazz, my man. Well, you know it, Superman. We all know that there's always money behind politicians, and behind Trump this time was Elon Musk. Until he got into power, and then they fell out. Odd. Very, very odd. It's all about the money, money, money. Right, wait there. Shift. Right, onward. Let's go. onwards, my duff. Let's go. Mr. Oxlong, Mike. Oh, welcome in. How are you, buddy? Don't forget, guys, double tap that screen for me. Like and subscribe, help the channel, help the live. Right, let's get this last one done. Get out of Dodge. That won't. that right, Marcus? How long did you do it for, mate? I started this job in '86. And if I remember right, it was something like 22 or 23p back in those days. I remember the Ready Reckoner in the back of the book, which they still have them. They used to go up in half p's as well. Them were the days. I remember the half p. I remember the pound note, the old £5 note, the big 50s and 10s. I remember all that, the big tuppences. Long time ago now, man. Jesus. So for me, the price of milk has gone up 80 pence in 40 years. And me personally, I don't think that's too bad. That's like, what, 80 pence in 40 years? It's like twopence a year. I bet that's better than inflation. So you were a bottle boy then, Marcus? You didn't actually like do it for a living like me, no? You were like a bottle boy, a helper on a Saturday, weekends. But yeah, paper rounds is what I do when I finished on the milk, Marcus. You know, as things have got to the stage they're at now, I don't know how much longer I've got left. Because it's been a dying industry for many years, you know. So to make sure that my earning potential was where it should be, I started doing newspaper rounds, adult newspaper rounds. Too big for kids on a bike, you know what I mean? Or not really very fair for kids on a bike. You wouldn't get kids to do it nowadays anyway. It's too much like hard work for them. So when I finish, I have 6 paper rounds that I do. It equates to about between 50 customers. And that pays me very handsomely. Despite the fact that it's minimum wage, but because I'm very experienced at what I do, and I'm very fast at what I do, it works out to about £20 an hour for me. I think people forget that minimum wage is good money. JLB, aloha, good morning. You know, I think at the moment minimum wage is £12.71 an hour. So you do a solid 8-hour day, you're basically on £100 a day. You work 6 days a week, that's £600 a week. You know, it's good money. And people turn their nose up at it. Weird. I don't get it. I suppose people are just greedy. They want everything for nothing these days. They want to walk straight into £250,000 a year job, having left school age 12. You know what I mean? No qualifications, no life experience, but they expect to be earning $250,000 a year. You know, it's stupid. Yeah, Marcus, I stopped collecting. It was either last year or the year before. I think it was last year. We used to collect 4 days a week back in the day. But now, most people pay online or they leave it out or whatever. I've tried to rule out checks because after 4 decades, now the banks are starting to charge 70 pence to process each check. And when you get a couple of hundred a month, you know, it's taking the piss. So I've had to write to my customers and explain cash only or bank transfer, you know. But to be fair, all my customers, they're all good payers. Yeah, Marcus, that's why they're adult paper rounds now. That, you know, the papers are every, especially for weekend. And the rounds are this big distance now, you know, it's a few miles. You can't expect kids to do that. It's too much. Oh, come on. But yeah, they're only minimum wage, but like I say, because I'm good at it and I'm fast, you know, it equates to about £20 an hour for me. So basically for like 48 hours, I get, you know, for a whole month, I get paid best part of £1,000. So happy days. Oh, come on. Pooch. Walt. It's probably not as far as you thought, Marcus, seeing as you were a kid. But yeah, the rounds that I do, you wouldn't want a kiddie walking around doing it. I mean, look at the size of this hill as well. To be, you know, if they're walking or cycling over it, kids wouldn't do it these days. They have no work ethic. Kids don't seem to have any morals, manners, or work ethic instilled in them no more. You know, they get given everything for nothing, and it doesn't teach them anything. Sadly. Oh yeah, I remember it, Marcus. It was the same for me back in the day. Every house, both sides, you know. Right, so a bit Luke at the book. We'll get crack-a-lacking again. What do you mean, Wave Mills? Thought what was a North American thing? Right, quick look at the book, we'll get crack-a-lacking. Milkman's always been more of a UK thing than anywhere on this planet. Oh, the younger generation, yeah, you're dead right. Nah, it's the world over, pretty much. Well, first world countries, I should say. No manners, no morals, no work ethic. They're just lazy cunts. They want everything on a plate, because the reason being is their working class parents have worked hard, provided a good living, spoiled them, but then not instilled anything in them. You know, the example should be enough. My parents, well, my dad certainly, because mum was a stay-at-home mum. You know, my dad was massively hard-working. You know, when he was employed and when he bought his own business, he still works hard now as an 81-year-old man. He never sits fucking still. I was going to say, the old pint bottles, you wouldn't carry 5 of them full in one hand. I doubt that very much, Marcus. I mean, I can carry 5 full milk bottles in one hand. And certainly 5 empties, of course, because you've got 5 fingers, but there aren't many people that do that. But the old-fashioned pint bottle, there's no chance, I don't think, that you'd have 5 in your hand. Full ones, anyway. The necks are too wide. I mean, I've got big hands, you know what I mean? But I think even for me, that would be a struggle. But I always pick up 3 at a time. I've always done that. 3 full ones up. I turn my hand upside down and then I balance them on my hand. I can show you if you want, Marcus, but yeah, obviously empty bottles, yeah, 5, piece of piss. I could probably carry, I know I can carry 14 empty bottles without struggling. I can possibly do 15, and I can carry 10 full ones. 5 in one hand, 3 in the other, 2 under the armpit. Private Pandolf report for duty. Ted Hutt. Good morning, Lynn. Welcome in. How are you, mate? Move on. Move. Ted, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Awesome sauce, Lynn. Great to see you as always. How's the round going? I'm okay. I'm a little bit early, which is fine by me. That's the awkward way of doing it, Marcus. Very awkward. Let me show you my way of doing it. And the thing is with that, you can't pick up 4 at a time out of a crate doing it that way. You've got to do it in between each individual finger. So yoink, 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 yoink. Then pick one up and put it in your hand. Not really very efficient. I'll show you what I do. Let me just wait for a place where the internet's a bit better and I'll show you. And if you fit 4 of those old-fashioned pint bottles between your fingers, you must have bigger hands than me, because that's gonna hurt. It's awkward with the standard pinter bottles. So there. He's with me, yes. Lynn is the Puccini. Oh, I'm an idiot. Wait there. Grace, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. I just do shoulder rolls. On the rare occasion that I fell over, Marcus, I won't fall on my hands. I just do a shoulder roll. I won't be throwing the bottles anywhere. Right, let's go. Yeah, I was always picking up 3, 4, 5 at a time. Still do. If it's too many, I'll use the hand carrier there for yomp the milk around. You stick it in an empty crate. You know what I mean? But it's rare I do that. I like to use my hands. then we're going to switch out books, have a look at the book, and we continue. Don't forget, guys, double tap that screen for me, like and subscribe. Help the channel, help the live. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Jimmy. Cheers, my man. Whoa, whoa, Julie. Julie Ravioli. Yeah. Good morning, Julie. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing, mate? Right, let's get these last two done on the estate. We'll be back here to finish off. Very nice, Marcus. I played golf probably till about my mid-20s. I got down to a handicap of 10. I've had 2 holes in 1. I've got my name up on the boards in the clubhouse on 2 or 3 boards. They'll be there forever. And I've been round in under par gross. So yeah, my golfing days are long gone. I quit playing golf when I was about 28. I started playing badminton again. I was playing for 4 teams, including North Wales. You know, so I kind of quit one sport for the other. Now I don't do any sport at the moment because I work too much. And yeah, I can't be arsed at the moment. Right, come on, Walt. In the van. Get in! For fuck's sake! Oh, sort this cash out. It is, Jimmy. It's fucking ridiculous. I haven't, Marcus. No. Thank you, Boston Mike. Snacky T. Good morning. Welcome in, buddy. He's doing me head in. It's too fucking hot to be piss-arsing around, Julie, and he just drives me insane. I'll be honest, he doesn't want to come to work. I don't want him here, if I'm honest with you. And the only reason he is here is so I don't have to walk the little cunt later on, you know what I mean? And it does my head in. Right, we're finished with that one. Let's get this book out and have a little look. I need to leave him the fuck at home, Julie. That's what I need. He fuck arses about getting back to the van. He gets back to the van and then he's fucking okey-cokeying with the door and putting his left leg in, his right leg out, and won't jump in because he's a fucking bellend. He just drives me insane. Like I've said, I don't fucking want him here. It's just so I don't have to walk him later. I hate walking him. You know what, when he first started coming to work, it was great. I thought he was brilliant. His recall was good. He'd get in and out on cue, but now he just wants to do his own thing, and it's just, I fucking hate having him with me. It's probably worse today because I'm not bothered, and I don't want to be here. I don't even want to be live this morning. I just want to get on with work and fuck off and disappear, you know. I'm not stressed at all, Julie. Not stressed at all. I'm just hot and bothered. I don't want to be here. I just want to go the fuck home. You know what I mean? And then it's times like this that you wish you didn't have a fucking foot-long beard and fucking 3-foot-long hair, you know. Just makes me hotter. I'm not super uncomfortable, but it's getting there. That with him on top, ugh, be arsed. And then the live on top of that. Doesn't work properly, Julie. It needs topping up, refilling, recharging, whatever they call it. I've got it blowing, but it's only very slightly cool. It's not, you know, it's just swilling round warm air, pretty much, just like your fans at home. Been living off grid? Well, how'd you pay for your water and your gas then, Marcus? And you're telling me a 99p solar panel from Tandy has lasted you 4 decades? Come on, mate. Thank you, Lynn. Indeed, Julie, indeed. Marcus, 2 inches square, that wouldn't power a fucking clit stimulator, let alone a bloody house. Thank you, Jimmy. Norma, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Right, let's have a quick look at the book. Get crack-a-lacking again. Right then, I'm gonna have a little snack. I haven't had anything yet today. I've got this chocolate orange Aero. I'm surprised it didn't melt in the van, to be honest. Oh yeah, it is a bit soft. It'll do though. I think we got to wait till Thursday for that, Marcus. Just had a big drink of Vimto as well. I think you're a good way away from me, Marcus. I'm in Wales. I'm in Buckinghamshire. It's way south, isn't it? Who the fuck's Napoleon? Julie? Turn the fan up a knob. Lovely. I've got the lovely warm air blowing around me a bit harder now. Fantastic. Aberystwyth, I don't think that's far from me. I don't know where Borth is though. I'm North Wales. Oh, you bulldog. Right, got you, Julie. I didn't know you'd got one. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, I'm in Llandudno, Marcus, in North Wales. Oh, did I? I've forgot already, Julie. I told you, I've got the fucking memory of a goldfish with a lot of things. Especially when I'm live. My memory's terrible when I'm live. I don't even know where the River Dovey is, Marcus. I'm shit at geography, mate. Forward, Macduff. I'm that hot. There's a bit that I forgot to go and do. Because normally, well, I've changed my routine. I have been doing it when I come over the hill. I forgot today, because normally I do it when I get to that little estate in a minute. And there's me thinking, why am I so early? Yeah, because you've missed about 15 minutes of rounds, you fucking twat. Everything's getting to me, Julie. I'm going to explode. Live. Catman Wes, good morning. Well, that'd be rather foolish, Marcus, especially in the days when I was stupid busy. That's how you make mistakes. I've never done that, never would do. That's a stupid idea. I do things back to front sometimes, not the whole round. It depends. You know, sometimes if I see somebody, if I don't trust them, or if there's a bunch of people, I'll fuck off and I'll go somewhere else, then I'll come back, you know, but I've never done things back to front on purpose. In fact, well, there's only one place that I do that's up in the hills. But that's just to help me in terms of getting back to the depot and whatnot. It just makes more sense to do it a certain way, you know, depending which way I'm going. Usually I do it so it takes me back towards the depot up in the hills. Alright then, Squire, take care, man. I'll still be here. Right, onward. Wait there, Walt. Julie! Here's your house, mate. Yeah, I used Milflows for 35 years, Marcus. Probably a different kind to what you were in. I never had a three-wheeler though, and we never had any three-wheel Milflows. Yeah, I stopped using them about 5-6 years ago. It's just not feasible anymore with the way the milk round is. Good morning, welcome in, buddy. How are you, mate? Well, when they changed from 3 to 4 wheels, that's when you needed a driving license, Marcus, because the three-wheelers generally didn't have a reverse gear. As soon as Milflows had a reverse gear, that's when you were required to have a driving license. Awesome, Daniel. Great to see you as always, buddy. Sort this Casholo out. Yeah, I was driving them when I was 15, Marcus. Yeah, same here, Marcus. Sand motorcycle. Dwayne, my man, good morning. No, Julie, look, I don't know what the fuck this is. Oh, it stopped doing it now. There's a light in that window there, bottom window, that was flashing, and I think it's just some sort of security thing because I walked past. It's fucking annoying. It's like a strobe light. That would set an epileptic off. Good job I'm not epileptic. Good morning, Dwayne. Welcome in, buddy. Right, onward. I'm all good in the hood, Dwayne. How you doing, buddy? Be honest, I'm struggling to be motivated today. I'm struggling to be motivated to work, be motivated to be live. It's just a little too warm, and it's difficult because it's a physical job and I want to run around, but mentally I just fucking can't be arsed. It's too hot. Right then, let's have a little look at the book. We'll get crack-a-lacking, yeah boy. Right, where are we at? It's Tuesday, innit? I need a piss as well, so I'm gonna have to drain the weasel somewhere. Nothing else I can do but that. Catman wears, to be honest. It's just frustrating. There's no respite, you know, there's no wind. I need my air conditioning charging up, really. But it is what it is. I prefer the freezing cold, Marcus. Can always get warm then. I can regulate. The thing is, when it's cold, you can regulate your heat a lot better. It's easier to get warm. It's impossible to cool down. You know, I would take my hat off, but I need it for my lamp. And I've got long hair as well, so I might take my hat off and tie my hair up. Because that hanging down my neck, it boils me over. Exactly that, Julie. We're lucky we have got a cool bedroom in the back. There's no way I was sleeping upstairs yesterday. I said to Hayley, forget it, not a chance. Shadow Wolf, my man, good morning. Yeah, I turned it round, Marcus. Oh, fuck it. Oh, man. Take this hat off. It's too fucking hot. Not only do you lose heat through your head, but it can make you hotter as well, you know? So I'm going to take that off. I'm going to tie my hair up. Thursday, apparently, Lynn. Right, I can't read comments now. I've took my specs off. Just give me a second. Let me just tie this fucking hair up. I'll do it in like a half knot thing. It's the only thing I know how to do, to be honest. But this bobble's not very fucking strong. Fucking hell, the hair is super long now. Right, that's better. Oh, heads out in the open. Woo! It does, Julie. It holds a lot of shit as well. I can tell you that. My name's Mark, yes, but people call me TTM. It's an acronym. TikTok Milkman. Oh, it's like, at the moment, 23 degrees Catman wears, according to the dashboard, but it's up in the mid to top 30s. It's stupid hot. And we're not used to it. You know, people laugh at us, you know, but at the end of the day, we're not used to hot weather. So obviously when it's stupidly hot like this, we don't like it and we're not prepared. Well, I'm prepared because we've got fans and we've got ice coolers, we've got ice making machine, but I have none of that when I'm out at work, you know what I mean? Cooper! I'm all right, mate. I'm not really sweating too much because I'm trying to regulate my pace and not run around, you know. Run around. But it's better with my hat off now. I feel a lot better, and I've put my hair up as well. That's not hanging over my neck. Because when my long hair covers my neck, that overheats me as well. So it's nice to take the hat off and tie the hair up. I feel a little bit better now. I still need a piss though. I'm dying for a piss. I'm just waiting for an appropriate spot to whip out Pickled Rick, you know what I mean? The humidity's the worst bit, Marcus. If it wasn't humid, I wouldn't have an issue. Simple. I don't need to worry about hydration, Cooper, but I appreciate that. Thank you, buddy. I don't dehydrate. I don't really drink a lot of liquid. I never do. I don't need to. I'm a little bit weird like that, a bit of a phenom. You got long hair as well, Cooper? Yeah, it's crap, Cooper. Sally, if it carries on like this, I'll sleep on top of the fucking pub in a sleeping bag. It drives you nuts when your hair touches your neck. You don't like it. I don't mind it, Julie. It's just that it overheats me. You know, I'm someone that doesn't struggle with the cold. You know, that's why I prefer it cold. I struggle more with heat. Some people love it. Some people just lap up the heat. For me, I can't bear it, you know. But as I said earlier, I'm better than I used to be. But yeah, I prefer the cold, the dark. That's just who I am. It's probably what's inside my heart as well, cold and darkness. Oh, I love the cold weather, Lynn. Yeah, I'm with you there, Cooper. Right, let me just have a juggle. Tidy things up in here. Make some more milk a bit accessible. Yeah, the thing is with me and hydration, I've never drunk a lot of liquid at any point in my life. I mean, the most I used to have was my 3 ciders every morning. Before I stopped drinking alcohol. And even then, when I had my 3 ciders, I wouldn't have another drink. Well, the piss might look like it's dehydrated. I never suffer from dehydration, put it that way. You know what I mean? I'm just weird like that. I don't know why. Lynn, there's nothing sexier than a woman in leggings and a hoodie top. I love that. That's why I love what Hayley wears. She loves to be comfortable. I just think it's a sexy look. That's me. Don't get me wrong, when she puts some nice underwear on and stuff, she can turn that on as well, and yeah, but I like that look. Hey, Snoopy, what up, dog? Welcome in, Snoops. You'd be surprised, Lynn. You'd be surprised what men are actually into. It's probably not quite so stereotypical as women think. You know what I mean? Yes, yeah, there you go. Look, Cooper's agreeing. I find my lady in sportswear very sexy. Right, let's get out of here and turn the phone back around then. Yeah, no worries, Snoops. You take care, buddy. Have a good sleep, a great day. Thank you for your support as always. Right, wait a minute, Marcus. It's a big paragraph. I can't read that yet. It'd help me, Marcus, if you just try and condense things a little. It's hard to read big paragraphs and they take up the whole screen, you know. For example, let me show you, because I'm watching on another phone. I'm not having a go at you, nothing like that, but look. See, it takes up the whole fucking screen. It just, it blocks everybody else's comment a little, that's all. So yeah, it helps if you condense things down a touch. Right, onward, let's go. Guess what? It's your birthday? Thanks, Marcus. Cheers. I'm not having a go at you. It just makes it difficult for me with big paragraphs. The problem is, Marcus, we're not having a one-to-one. You know what I mean? It's not like texting each other. And there's lots of other people that want to say things too. So yeah, it just helps me out a touch. Right, onward, Macduff. Hey, congratulations, Snoopy. Very nice. What you tend to find, Julie, is you get all the fucking solar-powered slags out. You know, when the weather's like this, they can't wait to get the kit off, and it's, yeah, I'll be honest, it makes me look away. I don't want to see some bird with a fucking tits hanging out and a fucking pants up a fucking slit. You know what I mean? It's, yeah, that doesn't do it for me. Apart from which, I don't look at other women, but yeah. In fact, funnily enough, I drove home. I forgot to mention this to Hayley yesterday. I drove home and I seen this girl in the distance walking down the road with a fella, and she had the smallest pair of shorts on and a bikini top. And that's exactly the kind of bird I'll make a point of not looking at. I can't stand it. I can't stand the narcissism. And you can, whenever you drive past a female You can see it in their face when they want you to look at them. You can see it. They're kind of watching you from the peripherals to see if you're having a look. You know, I just blank them. I can't stand it. Second grandchild. Well, congratulations, Snoopy. It sounds amazing, mate. I hate it, Julie. Solar-powered slags. I fucking hate them. Hate them, hate them, hate them. I don't care how good anybody else's figure is, nor do I want to see it. You know what I mean? Save that for your fella. You see, I'm a little bit opposite to most men. I'm not an ogler. I don't stare. I'm generally, and I'm genuinely not interested. I don't like to feed people's egos, especially women that are wearing next to nothing. It's something that it aggravates me. Correct, Snoopy, and I don't like it myself. I wouldn't want my missus dressing like that. Well, maybe in the bedroom, perhaps, but yeah, that's it. Nowhere else. You know, but both mine and Hayley's opinion on that is, so that girl, for example, yesterday, she's walking down the street with a fella. All I'm thinking is, who are you actually trying to impress? Who? Because all women will go, I do it for me, it makes me feel good. Fuck off, you're lying. You're doing it for narcissistic attention, so don't say anything else, you know. And then that begs the question, well, why are you trying to attract attention within a relationship from strangers? So yeah, I don't like that kind of, I don't like it. I don't look anyway. I just ignore people, but I'm like that in general anyway. I tend to walk around life with blinkers on because I'm not interested in other people. Right, quick look at the boot. We'll get crack-a-lacking again. No, nor do I, Marcus. Who knows, Julie? Who knows? Well, that's the thing, Snoopy. They start quoting women's rights then. You know, don't dress like a slag and expect everybody to ignore you, because they're not. You're going to get unwanted negative attention. You can't cry about it then. You know, and don't forget, this isn't something really that men can do, because women aren't visual creatures. You know, you could be the best looking man on the planet, and a high percentage of women will still ignore you because they're not asked. Right, quick look at the book, we'll get crack-a-lacking. Nice, Snoopy. Yeah, it's not necessary, Snoopy. Not in my eyes, anyway. You know, don't get me wrong. I can appreciate an attractive female. I can appreciate an attractive male. But those ones that are attractive and actively trying to get attention, I don't like that at all. I just think you're a cunt. I think you're a big head. And all these arseholes that think they're it on social media, let me tell you, there is absolutely zero talent in being attractive. Being attractive is not content on social media. Not for me, anyway. do, Julie. And they're doing it so they can say the feminist crap, so they can play the victim, yeah? Gets even more attention then, doesn't it? It is, Marcus, but generally an attractive person's an attractive person. We kind of all know that. But it doesn't, it's not a talent. Being attractive is not a talent, it's just luck. That's all. And they should think themselves fucking lucky as well that, you know, they don't have the struggles that some lesser looking individuals have. Instead of thinking they're all it on social media, you know? MTB, you are a tit. Just for saying that. You like to see them? Yeah, well, that just shows exactly what you are then, doesn't it, dickhead? Enjoy your life staying single forever, because that's probably what you are and will be. Right, onward, we continue. The thing is, Coop, you reap what you sow, don't you? You know what I mean? So don't cry about it if you're getting the negative attention when you were after positive, you know what I mean? There are some girls out there these days, I mean, they look like a different person once they peel the rubber mask off. It's fucking crazy. Go look in the mirror, MTB, you'll see one big tit. Correct, Cooper. I have been catfished, Julie. I think everybody has a story about that that's done online dating. I didn't fall for it, but yeah, the attempts were there. Oh, exactly. I don't blame you, Snoopy. Less is more for me where makeup's concerned. Funniest thing is, as far as women concerned, you know, they get a lot of good deals. You know, they're better looking, they've got sexier figures, you know, they're pursued, but they also have the option of looking like a completely different fucking person. with the makeup these days. Well, the face is what I go for, Marcus. It's what you look at, it's what you talk to, it's what you kiss. You know, and you look into each other's eyes whatever you're doing. And that's what attracted me to Hayley, was her face. The rest was just a huge bonus, because she has got a banging figure as well. But I was attracted to her face. That's what took me. Exactly, Julie, yeah. It's crazy, Cooper. You can wake up in the morning with a bird lying next to you, potentially, with her other face stuck to the pillar. Have none of you ever seen any of these makeup tutorials on social media? Oh man, they cringe me the fuck out. The amount of product that's going on, really? And you're gonna do that every fucking day? Good luck, you're going bankrupt in a month. The cost of cosmetics, and this is lady tax. All the extra shit that women need that men don't need to bother with, it's a tax. It's crazy. You know, once the eyelashes have come off, the contact lenses are out, the teeth flap has gone, you know, the hair extensions are yoinked, and then the slap's wiped off. You're gonna end up with basically, you know, yeah. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say because that was nasty. You end up with someone that looks nothing like what you were attracted to in the first place. Let's just say that. It's not creepy, it's just false advertising, Cooper. Imagine, you know, meeting the woman of your dreams, yeah? On a night out, and you get pissed up, you end up banging her, you know, you stumble into a relationship, but then finally when you see her with the makeup off, you think, oh my god, she is fucking minging. You know what I mean? It's bad false advertising. Me, I'm very particular. Me, I would never, ever, if I ever became single again, I would never, ever date anyone from meeting them out on the piss. Never. I would always go down the dating site route. And like I've said many times, I'm more proud of meeting Hayley stone cold sober on a dating site where we both liked each other and got talking from there. I'm more proud of that than any drunken fumble that ended up in casual sex and then stumbling into a relationship. For me, online dating's the way to go. Got to filter all through the catfish dickheads and the ego boosters that are on there. You know, you've got to be patient. Correct, Marcus. Cooper. Attractive women in my time, couple that have done modelling and whatnot, right? I'm very lucky, but I met them through drink. I met Hayley stone cold sober, and she is a million times prettier than any of them that I've dated previously. She's fucking stunning. Oh, is that right, Julie? Right, got you. All right then, Snoopy. Nice one, Cooper. Nice one, buddy. Take care, Snoopy. Have a good sleep, a great day. And thank you for your support as always. But yeah, Hayley, she could do modelling easy, and she's just so humble. And so, oh, stop it, no. You know what I mean? She could easily do modelling. I see these flumps modelling skincare and shit, bouncing around like big fucking fat space operas, you know, the natural woman, the real woman. You know, advertising stuff. She could be doing that dead easy. Dead easy. I'd love to get her on a modelling agency books for a slightly more mature woman, because she only looks fucking 29 anyway. She'd be getting booked, no problem, for jobs, I tell you. But thankfully it's done that thing of when the sun starts to come up, it actually goes a little bit cooler. It's just cooled down a little bit now, but it's gonna get hot in a minute once the sun gets up. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like Hayley plastered in makeup. When she does it subtly and she does the smoky eyes and she does the contouring, oh my God, she does look amazing, Julie, to be fair. But she looks just amazing without it to me. You're taking your makeup off. What, you doing that now, Lynn? She did a few little competitions on Facebook with the makeup. She got into it at one point. She got a couple of palettes and stuff of different colours. And she did a makeup stunning. She did look like a different girl, you know. But makeup's not really my thing. Bill, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Maximilianus, my man. Good morning. Welcome in. Right, we'll get these next two done, and then we have to have a look in another book. Yeah, my preference with Hayley is tone it down. Not that I've ever had to tell her, because she is very subtle with the makeup. You know, she doesn't like wearing a lot of makeup herself. I think really makeup is being taken to the edge of what it can do, Cooper, nowadays. You know, you've seen the tutorials where they're putting that much on, it's like a fucking mask. You know, I don't really know where they can take makeup any further, to be honest. But I've seen so many situations where, you know, without being rude, Aminga looks stunning just because of makeup, you know. That's not good for me. I don't like lipstick, Julie. Thankfully, nor does Hayley. She was always putting lip balm on, but I don't like that neither because I don't like the taste of it, so she stopped using it. No, they're not, Max. Not at all, they're not. They're still slapping it on like a bunch of cunts. That's nonsense. They don't care. The ones that use heavy makeup don't care what's in it. Makes them feel good. End of. You don't want to offend the ladies in the chat, Cooper. I don't give a fuck whether I offend them or not, to be honest. Some of them need to be told. You like the lip gloss, Lynn? Nice. Yeah, I don't like lipstick. I personally think I'm fucking allergic to it. Basically now it's the calm before the storm because it's going to get fucking hot in the next 30 to 60 minutes. I'll tell you that now. So yeah, I'm just going to enjoy this little section of it being vaguely cool before the shit hits the fan. Right, let's get down to roast, get this done. Yeah, it's getting out of control, Max. Apparently Thursday it's going to change, so we'll see. What's that in Fahrenheit, Max? Is that way past 100 degrees? Hey Cooper, it's 10 o'clock at night for Lynn, 11 o'clock at night. She should be taking the makeup off and doing a skincare routine. It's close, is it? I thought it was way above 100, that, Max. I thought we were getting past it with 37, 38 degrees, you know. There you go, Lynn should be doing a skincare routine, look. There you go. Come on. Hey, I've just found that on the floor. I'm not having it. I don't know whose that is. 104, Julie. Holy fuckaroni. All right then, Cooper, my man. I'll be having that when I get home. I've got my own at home, Cooper. Me personally, I smoke it to the fucking nub. I don't leave 2 inches left of a spliff. I couldn't smell it, Max, so maybe it was just a rollie, I don't know. God, imagine if I had a lighter with me in the van, I'd lit that up and it was fucking heroin or PCP or something. And I end up going fucking mental on the live at work. Nah. Wow, as good as them, Max, yeah? So I'm saying one more degree and that's 100, yeah? Fucking hell. I'll be honest, there's a bit of cloud around and I can't tell whether it's mist or not. I am, yes, Marcus. That's the Irish Sea on the left. I live in Llandudno. It's a coastal seaside town, mate. It's like a retirement. I think the problem we have today is that any cloud cover that we do get, once the sun comes up, it's going to burn it off. Yeah, and I take it for granted, Marcus, because I live right by it. I don't know, I haven't looked, Julie, I haven't looked. I just want to get home now. In the downstairs, it's a bungalow that we live in. In the downstairs bedrooms, they're at the back of the house, they get no sunshine and they're actually quite cool in there. So that combined with the fan, I'll be pretty comfortable all day, you know. Did you see him, Lynn? That's the panic, yeah? When I drive off, that's his little bit of panic. He's a good boy. Take you home, you go sit with mum in a bit. Move up to the sea then, Marcus. Onward, Macduff, let's go. I need a fucking King Richard. I put it off last night because I knew I wouldn't get full satisfaction. And I thought, I'll wait till I'm desperate, and then, yeah. So what I'll do is, I think, when I take Pooch back, it'll be time to drop anchor in Pooh Bay. Scott Munn, good morning. I'll be dropping King Kong's finger in the toilet, Julie. I could go down the road. This flat's down the road. I'm starting to wonder if I should just bounce to them flats, go in the sea. What am I going to wipe my ass with, Julie? Fucking salt water. Remember the words of Julian Lennon, salt water gets in your eye? Well, I don't want it in me fucking mud eye, thank you. There will be a video of that very soon, Julie. If it stays this hot, I will be going in the sea and Hayley will film it, trust me. I'm tempted to get to walk out the fucking hell, I can't even find any air conditioning, Max. They're all air coolers. It's all bollocks. Right, Lynn. That's over me, Lynn. Fucking tight as well. You know what, right? Let me do an impression. If a turd was a sentient being, right, this is what it'd be doing now. Because I can feel it, right? You know that bit of dick behind your balls, right? It's lying there like this. With its hands behind its head, with its feet up on that bit of dick behind the balls, and it's just lying there like that. Oh, this is good. And I can fucking feel it. The bastard's sunbathing. Prairie dogging, I'm fucking crowning, Julie. I swear to God, I'm dilated 4 inches, man. Walt. Go. Get in the bag! Jump, you fucking idiot! Good lord. Oh, it's not going to end up falling out, Lynn. Don't worry about that. Oh, well, well, well. giving me conflicting reports, Lynn. It's telling me that it wants me to pull the eject button. You know what I mean? Pull the ripcord. But then it keeps fucking running back up and going, no. It's like it's stood on the edge of a diving board, but it hasn't got the balls to jump off. You know what I mean? And it keeps running to the back of it. Bastard. So annoying. I have such a descriptive way of talking about having a poo. No, I don't live far away, Julie. I can go to the toilet in the depot, I can go to the toilet round the corner, I can go home. There's loads of places I can go. Problem is, talking and thinking about going to the toilet, your brain starts telling your muscles to relax. You know what I mean? But now it's gone. It's shuffled back up the tunnel. It's fucking hiding, the bastard. I'm gonna have to coax it out with something. So I'm gonna wait. I'll probably wait till I take Walt back, and I'll drop anchor in Pooh Bay then. I'll show you it. I'll show you King Kong's finger. You mean hover, Julie? I tell you what, toilets, they have seen some horrible sights, haven't they? You know, they look up the toilet. Oh, just imagine the view. Get in the water, Max. I would, mate. Right, that's that finished. We'll have one last look at the book. We'll get finished, and then yeah, we'll be going back to the depot because the papers will not be ready. They won't even be there. Right, let's have a look. You watch, right? I've made a decision, that's it, I'm gonna wait. When I get a few minutes away from having made that decision, my arse is then probably gonna twitch and go, ha ha ha, you idiot, you should have gone. Because now I'm gonna fucking stick my head out and just lick your fucking trousers. Little bastard. Ugh. Julie, but it's having a little peak. You know, it'll all be about weather and Starmer, Marcus, pretty much. He needs to go into hiding as well. A lot of hate for that man in this country. know that's never going to happen, Max, sadly. He is just the figurehead of probably a bunch of cunts that need to be held accountable. He's just the front line, you know what I mean, of one fucking dickhead, the spear tip. Oh, Julie. You take care, buddy. Have a good sleep, a great day. And thank you for your support as always. We'll catch you in the AM. My little sister from another vista. Take care, Julie. Will be until Labour have fucked off, Max. Labour are not going to do anything about immigration. Anything. And it remains to be seen whether Reform or Rupert Lowe are going to do anything. You know? They're all big fucking talk when they're not in power, aren't they? Right, we haven't got long to go. We should be done around 5 AM, maybe just after. We'll bounce up and do the shop. And then we're off to the depot. Once I've finished there, I'll be dropping off Walt. I'll end this live. And then I'll start a new live on the baby account. And we'll get the bangaronis. Bangarang. We'll get that shit on the go. And in the meantime, I'll sneak in for a little turd. Don't worry, I'll let you all know how it went. I'm already starting to regret not bouncing to them flats. That's the problem that we have with all politicians with every election, Max. They all say the things we want to hear and then do none of it. Yeah, let's talk about that on their channel, Marcus, not mine. Right, we've got literally 2 more streets after this next one, and then we're out of here. Thankfully, I'm nice and early, but if this fucking dingbat doesn't get his finger out in the shop today, yeah. Words are close to being had. I have dropped subtle hints. So if papers are there, he'll be told. I'll expect these to be ready by the time I get back in 45 minutes. Not fucking you dick-assing about watching the news on your fucking phone. Ugh. Start getting stupid hot. As soon as that sun gets past that bit of cloud, which I believe is mostly mist, it's gonna start getting hot. Ugh. Move, dumbass. Oh, this dog. Ugh. I know you want to come out, right? I know. And I want to let you out. But the reason place I don't is because you're a dickhead. You're a tool. And you don't come back. And you look at me under your breath while I'm calling you and carry on doing what you're fucking doing. So don't look down and play the victim, right? So that's why you're staying there. You've done this to yourself, Walt. If you behaved like you used to back in the day, and you always used to come back with every call, I'd let you out everywhere. So stop giving me the fucking hangdog eyes. You've been out lots. Little bastard. And get out of my chair. Move. Come on. You've got a whole chair to yourself. Stop jumping on my seat. I swear to God, it's hotter in the van than outside. He's doing me head in, Sky. Doing my fucking head in. I've turned the blower off. It's just making the van hot. Maybe I shouldn't bring him when it's this hot, and I could leave the door open then and allow it to cool down and keep the window open, you know. Oh, send it our way, Sky. Send it up the country, mate. Sarek Zarov, my man, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Has it cleared the air though, Sky? Did it rain? Did it clear the air? Or has it cleared up and you're back in fucking the Sahara? It's super muggy today, I'll tell you that now. The humidity's crazy this morning. Move, Pooch. You on top of everything else is just fucking annoying. And that one's just left me a million egg boxes out. We'll get a good storm eventually, Max. It's bound to happen. Especially here on the coast, you know. It's kind of no escaping it when you live on the coast. It will happen. Right then, 2 more doorsteps, 1 shop, and then we out of here. Now, he can't get the papers ready. They might be there, which I doubt, but he can't get them ready for another 20 minutes because he can't print sheets off till 5:15. So yeah, don't be expecting me to get on the papers now because that ain't gonna fly. Yeah. The song playing in the background. I can. And I'll make sure no one else can. Twat. Oh man, I've just farted. And that's made the log flume engage. Yeah, I need to hurry up and get home and execute this procedure before we start the second live. Right, let's go see what the shop's chatting. We'll know if the papers are there instantly, because if there's no returns outside, then the papers are being delivered. But as I say, there's nothing he can do until he can print off the sheets at 5:15. Look, he's not even fucking open. There's the papers. He's not even here. Are you kidding? He's not even fucking here. Hey mate, your papers. Hey. Shut up, you little thing back. Walt, go over there. Yeah, you might duck your head barking at me like that. You'll get a fucking dink, you little donut. Ugh, Chazman, aloha! A little bit of sanity coming in the live. Yeah, I'm going to launch me fucking turd soon, Max. I really am. No, it's Walt. Nancy doesn't bark. She squeaks. She can't bark. She hasn't got a big mouth like this fucking prick. Right, I'm going to turn the blower back on because we're driving. We'll hit some cool air. We're going to make it cool, you know what I mean? Yes, Chaz, man. I'll be honest, Chaz, I'm dying for a shit. We've had the poo talk earlier on in the live, so I won't divulge anymore, but I've just been farting. I did a couple of farts and it's just, I heard a click and it's engaged. It's ready for the launch. So we're gonna have to drop anchor in Poo Bay very soon. I'm still happy, Jazz, but yeah, I've been moaning this morning. I've been grumbling. Fucking weather and all some walls, and I need a shit. I've had enough. I just want to go home, strip off, lie naked on top of the bed with the fan on fucking turbo force. That's what I want. It will be when I fucking release this bitch into the wild, Chaz. I'm having to hang on to the fucker at the moment. You know when you get your Indian takeaway or your Chinese takeaway curry and it's in a foil box with a cardboard top and they fold the lip over? That's how I'm holding it in. I've literally folded over my arse lips. I tell you, I'm dilated. What the hell's that? I can't even say it. Diverticulitis. What the fuck's that? Doesn't divert the poo out of another hole, does it? You don't talk shit, do you, Chaz? I do. Maybe I've got it. Maybe that's what it is. I've been doing the poo dance for about half an hour, Chaz. Tell you. Lads, if you want to improve your orgasms, get constipated. Because then all the pushing and pulling, it'll make your muscle better. Gives you better orgasms. There you go. There's a bit of advice for you. Do the Kegels like the ladies do to tighten up the old JJ. Move! Stupid magpies. Is it curable, Aloha? My brother's got Crohn's, or he had it, got it, whatever. He's had half his bowel removed. It's not nice. So I hope it's not like that, Chaz. Fucking hell. Wow. So that is that an allergy then, Chaz man? In bottom line, who gives a fuck about nuts, seeds and popcorn, you know what I mean? You're hardly missing anything there, are you? That's my boy. That's the Chaz that I know and love. Fuck 'em. The baby cow said to his daddy cow, look at all those lady cows down there, Dad. Let's leg it down there and fuck one. And the wise old dad cow said, no, 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 son. We'll walk down there and we'll fuck them all. Good man, Chaz man. That's my boy. I'd expect nothing less from a big bad Hawaiian like you, mate. Gangster. Gangster Chaz. Alright, here we go. Moving on up, nothing can stop me. That's what my ship was singing earlier when it fucking scared itself back up the pipe. I need to engage it again. I need to brew a fart up and get it slip sliding downwards so I can eject it quickly. Otherwise you lot are going to be waiting till tomorrow for me to come back live. Yeah, I love popcorn till I've had 2 mouthfuls of it, Chaz. Then I've had enough. I get bored of it then. Unless it's the caramel one, you know, the dead sweet one that Butterkist do, rather. Butterkist, I sound like a fucking crackhead. Yeah, have you got Crohn's, Max, or have you got colitis or something like that? Do you have to have gluten-free? I'm not being funny. Where were these illnesses hundreds of years ago? Exactly, they weren't around, and probably nor was that illness. So it just goes to tell you how bad man-made processed foods are, Chaz. If it's doing that to human beings, you know what I mean? With the colitis, etc. Get back in. Oi! Get back in. In. Move. No one said come out, idiot. Look at this idiot, look. You're a knob, aren't you? You're naughty. It's a main there. When I don't tell you to get out, you're supposed to stay put, right? I'm in charge of you because Mummy tells me to. And if something happened and you got squashed, that's it for me. I'm fucking toast. So behave, you little fucking ass licker. You talking about me or Walt? Chaz, he's handsome, I'm just a mingert. Look at this fucking seagull here, look. I'm gonna kill it. Come here, you fucker. Right, let me get these empties off. there's a step there, look. Come on, up. Use the step. Use it. Get in the van. Oh my giddy arms. This dog. I like yogurts, Marcus. Processed food, Chazman. It's got a lot to answer for. You only have to look at the human race now compared to 100 years ago. Look at the size of people. Look how tall they are, Chaz. Look at women. They're getting bigger. It's not rare for women to be 5'10", 6 foot. Their boobs are getting bigger. Yeah? Everyone's getting bigger. And I don't mean fat. And it's processed food that's doing it all, in my humblest of opinions. And until we combat that, we're fucked. Because that processed food, if we went back to living organically, naturally, I bet a lot of illness would disappear. But sadly, there's that many humans now. I don't think there's any chance of that ever happening. Right, let's work this order out and do the recce. Hang on. The thing is though, Chazman, back in the day, that's how everybody was, naturally. You know what I mean? There was no other choice but eating well, working hard and exercising, you know? Hey, Clayton, my man, good morning. Awesome sauce, Chazman. Right then, 24th tomorrow, innit? Get this recce done, and I'm going to take Walt home and then we'll start the other live. Right then, let's put this recce in the fridge. I'll put a few bits ready for the morning, and then we'll set about taking Pooch home. Oh, Clayton, my man! Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Clay. Right, bear with me a second. I'll just get this done. That's pretty good, Marcus, to be fair. I always look for the cheapest delivery that suits me and what I'm doing and where I am, you know what I mean? If I'm going to pay to have it delivered. It's common sense, because sometimes they can charge you like 5-6 quid, and that's taking the piss. You know, they're making enough on the shop without fucking charging the earth for delivery. Right then, it's time to go home. I need the toilet. They never used to, Max. They used to charge 50p and free and all sorts back in the day. Because when it first started being available, I started using it, you know, the service. Because, you know me, I don't like shopping. I live like the Queen, everything to me, you know. But anyway, we're going to end this live in a minute. I'm going to go home, drop Walt off, go to the loo. And then when I come back, we're going to be live on the baby account. We're going to have the bangers on for the last 2 hours. It's getting on now, Chazman. As my brain realises I'm getting closer to home, the fucking bastard's just inching down and down and down. And it's waiting to make me desperate. About 500 yards from home. You know the crack. Maybe crack's not the right word, really. Bum crack. You're off, Clayton. Take care, buddy. Have a great day. And thank you for your support as always, my man. And thank you for the donation. Cheers, Clayton. Much appreciated, my man. Oh, Clayton, I'm going to have a banging shit. I'll tell you that now. I'm excited about it. I'm dilated. Chaz, simple as that. The turtle's poking its head out. I've dilated 4 inches. I'm fucking crowning, lad. Somebody get me a midwife. I need help with this. Midwife and a couple of shoehorns, please. Forceps! It's going to be a Von Toos birth, Chazman. But it's going to be so satisfying. Sorry, mate. I've been dying for a shit for ages. And I've been toying with the thought of, you know, farming out my shit to a foreign property or going home. I've decided on the going home. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, it's poking out. I'm crowning this guy. It's kissing me knickers, if I had any on. Maybe flush it. Well, it's either going to look like a toffee crisp or the thing out of the Fantastic Four, Chaz. So yeah, we'll call it the thing. Yeah, I'm dilated. I'm 4 inches, Sky. I hope it's not breech, Chaz. If it's back to front, we're in trouble. I think that's what half the problem is with constipation. I think they're just a breech birth, and the poo's back to front. You know what I mean? You know, the plug is at the back rather than the front. This thing ain't going down without a fight. This is a fucking river monster. Yeah. It's lying there like sunbathing. What the fuck do you mean, Chaz, it might fight back? This isn't Star Wars, motherfucker. I think it's Breach. I think the show's on the other end. The plug. You know when you've got the shits and it's all loose, but the first bit is a real nice, big, satisfying plug, and then the liquid just flows. Yeah. I think the plug's at the back. That's why I'm constipated. It's like a manhole cover. It's too big. Oh God, all manner of shit. Chips, pizza, cheese, kebab, fucking donuts, cake, you fucking name it, Chaz. I've been nailing it. Cider. Oh, my shit's always got an attitude. I mean, let's face it, Chaz, it's coming out of me. Born with attitude. Expelled with attitude. Yeah, I am gonna have the white knuckle ride on the sink bowl while I'm in there, to be honest. Hopefully I don't break the sink while I'm pushing. Sky, I'm just hoping it don't come out shaped like a cock like it did one day. That was the most weird thing I've ever done. This giant shit that was half curled down the pipe, that was laying, it was fucking laying, sunbathing on the pan on the toilet, poking out of the fucking water, and it looked like a cock. I couldn't. It had a fucking head and a Jap's eye. I couldn't believe it. I told Hayley, she was laughing. She said, "Why didn't you send me a picture?" I said, "Are you fucking kidding? I'm not sending you a picture of me shit." But it looked like a dick. Oh. Unbelievable. Yeah. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to end the live. I'm going home for a dump. A baby squirrel. Okay. I'm going to drop off Walt, and when we come back, we're going to come back fighting. I might have a bit of a funny walk. Probably still going to be a gaping a little bit. But yeah, at least I'll expel this bastard. Oh, nightmare. Sky, nightmare. Well, you all have a great day. I'll be back in a few minutes on the baby account. Big love for the TikTok milkman tonight. I'm going to cue up the bangers. It's that time for TTM and I to say, TTM and I, douche out. Take care, guys. I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye-bye. I'm going for a shit.